I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Champions. It's Wednesday and it is the first day after Boosterthon. So I'm hoping everybody had some fun last night and hope you met that challenge of 2 pledges. Hopefully we had most of you able to get 2 pledges, and then today when you're at specials you'll get your band or possibly more depending on how much you were able to get. Boys and girls, I am here and it's Wednesday, and of course you know on Wednesdays I do a book talk, and right now my focus is on the Sunshine State Readers. This last week, I talked to you about the fact that I was reading Touch Blue. Well, I finished Touch Blue this past weekend, and I absolutely loved this book. I really, really enjoyed this book, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second. But behind me, you can see the bulletin board that's up in the media center that has all of our monkeys. This bulletin board is our Sunshine State Reader bulletin board, and this is where your monkey will be displayed once you have read 3 books, and then for every 3 more books you read, you'll get a banana to add to your monkey and create that lovely little chain. Last week I told you that I would talk about this week how we're going to be submitting proof, let's put it that way, submitting proof that we have read or we read with someone for some of our younger students, some of the Sunshine State Readers. And this year what Mrs. Howard and I are asking is that you do an audio, video clip of yourself and do a book talk. So in the Media Center, we have set up 2 computers that have the example of the script and everything that you will follow for when you come into the Media Center to do your book talk. Now, of course, you can do these book talks in your classroom as well. Your teachers will be able to help you, and the information that I'm about to share with you is going to be on our school website, so you'll be able to access that as well, teachers. So to model what's going to happen, I would come into the computer, or come up to a computer, and I would click on Photo Booth, which is one of the icons on the bottom, and there is all sorts of key information right here on this piece of paper. And it tells you specifically what we want you to say on your script for the Sunshine State Reader. So I'm going to model that right now. So if I look at the script and I was to log in, I'm not going to log in and do my photo booth because Mrs. Howard is videotaping me and this is my little proof that I read the book. I would follow the script, and it says, I would read, my name is Mrs. Steinecker and I am out of school, and I'm in nobody's class. I'm in Mrs. Bolt's school, or I'm at Connerton Elementary is what I'm going to say. You would say your teachers. But the second part you would say, I read the book Touch Blue, which is written by Cynthia Lord. This story takes place on on an island up in, I believe it was up in Massachusetts, but it's up north, and they live on an island. I can tell you that much. I don't remember the specifics, but I do know that. And they live on this island, and they actually have to travel by ferry from the mainland out to the island that they live on. And as I told you last week, in this story, these children or these families were told that their schools were going to be closed down because they didn't have enough students enrolled. And so the story begins with the teacher, or I'm sorry, with the students, with the families inviting foster children to come to their home. And so this book starts with the foster child of the family arriving on the ferry. And it is really one of those books that is just a good, heartfelt story about how people grow together and become one family, even though they come from different places and different experiences. And, you know, it's funny because the very last thing, well, I'm supposed to tell you about the characters. So there is a little girl, and the little girl's name is, oh gosh, what is her name? And this is okay, you guys will prep yourselves, and Mrs. Steinecker didn't prep herself, so I can't tell you, but the foster boy's name is Aaron, and him and his foster sister, who is actually the person who's telling the story, and Grace is her name, and they, I think one of the characters' name is Grace. I'm going to totally screw this up, but we're okay. And Mrs. Steiger is going to move on. But anyway, you come up here, you're a little bit more prepared than I am right now, and that's honest and goodness learning right here. You want to be prepared. But I'm going to tell you that the biggest problem here in this story is about how the daughter really wants this foster boy, Aaron, to want to be a part of his family, but he is really wanting to see his mom, who he hasn't seen. And so the last part that we asked you to tell you is the favorite part, and this is Mrs. Steinecker, an adult, and being really sappy, but my favorite part about this book is that the very end of this book made me smile, it made me laugh, and it made me cry. And that just encompasses a lot of feelings, which makes me know that this author wrote a good story which really hit home and made me be involved in the story that she was telling. So that's a little bit about Touch Blue. Boys and girls, if you have any questions, you can always come to the Media Center, and the instructions are here. I know I didn't model that all that great, but I know that you understand what we're looking for. You will be sitting in front of the computer talking to me like I'm talking to you, and I really want you to think about being a little bit more prepared, because you won't have as much time as I have. It's only going to be 30 seconds to a minute of your recording. You're not going to want to talk on and on like Mrs. Steinecker is, okay? So if you need some help with this or more modeling, I'll be more than happy to come by your class and show you. Just invite me, send me an email through your teacher, and we will get this done. We hope everybody looks forward to doing Sunshine State Readers this year, and I hope to see a bunch of monkeys up here soon. Have a great day, everybody.